Welcome to all of my wonderful Gemini friends, along with their secret admirers or cross stalkers or watchers or whatever you prefer. You are all welcome here. This is a safe place. I will be doing the True Love spread with my tarot cards for the lovely signs of Gemini today. True Love spread for Geminis. So this is a collective read, so it may not resonate with you. Take what does and leave the rest of that shit right here, please, because I'll get rid of it for you, okay? Before we start, what I want to do is I want to cleanse my energy and any kind of negative energies that may be around, and also cleanse my space. I like to use sage, so I'm going to light this and say a little prayer. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this one. Okay. Oh, great Creator, I come before you with an open heart. I ask that you hear me, and I thank you for this sacred plant. And as I respectfully light this sacred plant, I call upon its spirit. And as the sacred smoke touches my body, I ask that it cleanse my mind, body, and spirit. As the sacred smoke fills this room, we ask that it purify, protect, and bless this space. And as the sacred smoke rises, we ask that it take away all negativity, fears, or attachments. Yes. And as the sacred smoke leaves, we ask that love, light, joy, peace, and blessings may take its place. And so it shall be. And so it is. Let me get y'all a little bit. Also, basically what I do is a sage bath, because sometimes, as an empath, I can feel those energies that try to get stuck on you, so sometimes you need some sage. I wonder if I should create a sage perfume. That would be cool. Sage hand sanitizer. Also clean my cards, cleanse them of any energies that may be left behind from the last reading, or just me, or anyone that's handled them. Okay. Okay, next I'm gonna ring-a-ding-ding this Tibetan bowl real quick. It really aligns my heart. Okay, thank you for being here with me during my cleansing. I'm now free to pick up on your energies. So, we shall get started, okay? I call in, please, my spirit team, great Creator, divine spirit, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors, and universe. I ask that you please join me today as we do this lovely true love spread for our gorgeous sign of Gemini. Okay, the zodiac signs of Gemini and their partners. This is a true love spread for you guys, okay? So card number one, it's a 6-card spread. Card number one, we are gonna ask, oh wait, I didn't shuffle good enough. But anyway, card number one, we ask for Divine Spirit to show us what energies are surrounding you related to your relationship. Sorry, I keep saying okay, not really a professional at this yet. Then card number two, the card that we put in position 2 in the spread, is going to show the energy of your loved one and how they are feeling about the relationship and the energy surrounding the relationship, okay? Then we have card number 3. Card number 3 is going to show us what it is that binds you two together, like really has brought the two of you together, you know, and even keeps you together, kind of like ties you together in a way. Then we have card number 4. Card number 4 is going to talk about the strengths that you have in your relationship and the qualities that help it to flourish and grow so lovely into true love. Then we go on to position number 5, which that card is going to be hinting on the weaknesses that you and your partner both need to work on in the relationship, okay? And then the final card, card number 6, is going to be the true love card, and it will show you, you know, this is going to be advice on to what it is in your relationship that needs to be addressed right now. Like, it must be addressed for you to continue to flourish in this true love, okay? Or make it better if it's kind of, you know, one of those rough patches. Eesh. Hopefully not. Oh, Spirit Team, Divine Creator, please, can you give us some insight and guidance into this true love spread we are doing for the beautiful sign of Gemini, the collective of Gemini, please. Card number 1, will you please give us a card that represents Gemini's current feelings and energies surrounding Gemini related to their love relationship, please? Anything? Anything at all? Okay, we will continue, please. Okay. That always happens. Whenever it takes a while for me to get a card from Spirit, they usually end up giving me about 4 or 5. So we get a whole sentence at least. Okay, so these are your current feelings and energies related to your love or romantic situation. Okay, card number 2, please. Please, can you please come in and tell us, please give us some insight into the way that Gemini's true love is feeling about them and their relationship, please. Can you give us insight into the energies and feelings of Gemini's partner right now? I'm going to shuffle again. Gemini's partner, how are they feeling in this love relationship? Gemini's partner, how are they feeling in this love relationship, please? Please, can you tell us, please? How is Gemini's partner feeling in this love relationship? Anything? Thank you. Okay. All right. Anything else, please? Anything else? About how? Thank you. I felt like there was something else. Okay. Alrighty. Anything else? about Geminis. Thank you. Okay, I think this is the last two. Okay. Alrighty. Now we're going to move on to card number 3, which is the position. Please, Spirit, can you tell us about what binds Gemini and their partner together? Please, Gemini and their true love. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to finish it out and see if there's anything else. Okay. I thought there was. Let's see. Okay. Anything else? That's it on the card number 3. We're going to go on ahead and go to card number 4. And of course, I'll read these to you whenever we are finished laying them out. Oh, Spirit Team, can you please come in and help give us guidance and insight through these cards related to the strengths and the qualities that make Gemini and their partner flourish. What are the strengths and the qualities? Thank you. Anything else about strengths and qualities that help? Thank you. Anything else? When I ask, they give it to you. Okay? So, we're just going to continue to go. I think there is something else, sadly. Yeah. Okay. Do we keep this one? Yes. Wow. You guys got a lot of strengths, okay? And a lot of qualities that make this relationship work. Because they were flying out everywhere, my friend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 right here in my hand. I'll let you know what they are in a minute. As if you don't know. Okay. Alright, so we are going to go on to the card number 5, the position 5, where it's going to talk about, please, angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors, divine creator. Can you please give us insight into, thank you, I felt automatically connected. Okay, weaknesses. Yeah, they gave you 2 cards for your weaknesses. Sorry, my battery's about to go down. Now we are going to move on to card number 6. This is your true love card. And this is going to tell you what it is exactly that needs to be addressed to have the successful true love. Okay? So, please, divine creator, angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors, please can you give us the final card of what needs to be addressed in Gemini and their partner's relationship, please? Thank you. Anything else? Okay. All right. If we need more clarification, I will do that for us. Okay. So, let's get into the fun stuff. Gemini, you received 4 cards here. 4 cards. And this is related to your current energies and feelings about your romantic relationship. So first you got the 6 of Cups, which is nostalgia and like innocence, and maybe you've known this person, you know, ever since you were really young. You maybe grew up together, a neighbor, a classmate, little girl on the bus you thought was cute, little boy, whatever your preference is. But it's also about, you may be reminiscing about times in your life that were a little bit easier. You know, those times when you were a child and you got to go play with your Legos or run outside and build a clubhouse, and you know, you didn't have all of the stress and worry and anxiety that comes with adulthood. let's see. Can also represent that there is like a lot of playfulness on your side in the relationship, innocence to this, and in a way, like your romantic relationship is so innocent, so full of a protection and family. Now, if you are struggling, though, Spirit does want to advise that you reach out and ask your family members for help. You know, whatever this may be related to, which the cups are related to emotions and love. So, if you're feeling really stressed out, or you don't know how to deal with something that's going on, and you have someone that is an advisor, but an honest, fair, trustworthy, with their judgment advisor, you know, that really wants the best for you in your life and your highest and greatest good. Okay, so reach out to them maybe if you do happen to start feeling a little bit overwhelmed and wanting to go back to that nostalgic period of being a child running through the woods. Well, it's what we did here in Texas. Okay, so then I'm going to go on to you receive the Strength card. So that was the Six of Cups. Okay, and the Six of Cups is really a good card. It is about such an innocent, sweet love. Okay, so then you receive the Strength card, but it's in reverse. So right now you're feeling a little weak or aggressive, possibly insecure, or I'm getting self-medicating or like indulging in certain things that may not be so great for your body and your health and your relationship, of course. You know, because when we're not always in our right mindset, then we don't react to things as well as we should. Right? Right? I mean, that's just a nice way of putting it. So right now, Spirit's advising that you cool your jets a little bit, that you calm down. Sit down somewhere, Gemini, okay? Yes, you may be stressed out. Yeah, you may be feeling weak or having some insecurities in this relationship, but you need to calm down. You can't be freaking out on people now. Yeah. Because if you don't, then things are about to get they're about to get out of control to a point where it's not going to be easy for y'all just to like kiss and make up. You know, it's not going to be one of those just normal fights. It's going to, yeah. So you really need to keep an eye out for like mood swings, or if you are having a lot of mood swings and maybe some depression and all that, please avoid anxious or stressful situations if in any way possible, because it's only going to make it worse. Like, even if you do, I know this from personal experience, okay? Even if you are capable of like bottling it up for that short hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever you're doing, wherever you're at, that gives you that extra high anxiety, you know, even if you are capable of bottling that up, by the time you get home around your friends and your family, then you're more likely, believe it or not, to kind of explode or bite someone's head off, because these are the people that you love, you know, and so they do get to see the worst side of you. But you need to cool your jets, Gemini. You definitely do. Like, you don't want to be aggressive. Yeah, but right now I think it has a lot to do with your emotional instability to like actually, I don't know if you've ever suffered with depression, or, you know, maybe just went through one of those yucky periods in your life where you felt kind of cloudy, or, you know, there's just like a dark haze that kind of followed you around. Oh, makes me think of Eeyore off of Winnie the Pooh. Poor Eeyore, you know. But yeah, it makes it harder when you are in a state of mind like that to really control and balance out those hormones and emotions, you know. And it, believe it or not, a lot of the time there is a physical reason for it in your brain, but there's such a taboo on mental illness. Anyway, not going to get on my soapbox, but I'm going to say that you may be having some insecurities because of jealousy issues in your relationship. Nobody likes the green-eyed monster. Oh my gosh. All it does is ruin a relationship. It never makes anything any better. And it never changes that person's mind, so fuck it. No. I'm sorry. Supposed to be giving you good advice. Okay, so you're going to need a lot of strength. You're going to need to cool your jets, okay? You do love this person, and it's with a pure, innocent love, too. Then we come to the Ten of Wands. Oh, my gosh, Gemini, you going through it, friend. You may feel like overwhelmed and stressed with all of the burdens that you have to carry. Like, it feels good to have people need you in their life, you know, and it gives you a sense of who you are, you know what I mean? It gives you, and you become really proud of that, hey, this person needs me and they love me and they trust me, so I'm supposed to be there for them. Makes you feel good to be accountable and to be responsible and helpful, or it should. Give me just 1 minute. This thing's about to cut off on me. So anyway, you have the Ten of Wands here in this energy as well in your relationship. So I'm feeling Spirit tell me that you have a lot of burdens that you're carrying in the relationship right now. Yeah, you're exhausted. Yeah, you're right there at your destination of where you need to be, Gemini, but you are exhausted. You feel like, where am I going to pull this energy out of? Huh? It ain't going to be the rectum. No. Anyway, yeah, you're totally, completely exhausted, and you probably need to realize right now that, yeah, you're exhausted and you are like carrying the heaviest burden that you probably ever have in your life, but you're right there at the finish line, okay? So keep pushing through, because you can do it. Everything you need to create the life that you want and deserve and will love is right here within you. Remember that. Okay, my sweet Geminis. Yeah, you're almost there. You have, yeah, it's saying that you took on extra responsibilities, whether it was like subconsciously, you didn't know you were going to, or if it was consciously like, okay, yes, I'm going to take on these responsibilities. I'm going to put my big girl panties, big girl boy panties on, and we're going to handle this situation, right? But, yeah, just know that you taking on that extra responsibility, you're right there at the finish line of this, and you are going to be paid back in so much abundance from the divine. Okay? You're right there at your goal. You're right there. You're just about to reach it, so don't drop the bundle of wands, because that's what it is. You can't see the... I love these cards, but I don't, because they're so informative, but they don't have the picture and the symbolism on it. But anyway, usually the Ten of Wands is a man that is carrying a big bundle of 10 wands, and he just looks like he is so overly exhausted. So overly exhausted, and doesn't know, you know, how he's going to make it through or across the finish line. This could be like an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius could be your partner. Yeah, I see a lot of Leo. Also, I mean, there's pretty much every sign here, because you got the water signs with the Six of Cups. You got the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Sagittarius, Aries, it could be one of you dating you. Leos, there's 2 Leos here with the Strength card. No, 3 actually. No, just 2. Yeah, 3. The Strength card, the 10 of Wands, and then here it is, the last one. You're in the energy of the King of Wands in reverse. So, what this is telling me, Gemini, that you're taking on a heavy burden and extra responsibility within this love relationship, and you love this person so strongly, okay, and with such deep, innocent love, and you want to protect this person, but you're to the point where you're being possessive and controlling, and maybe even impulsive, and you're unable to control your feelings and your emotional ups and downs right now, okay? Yeah, you're having some aggression. And none of this, my sweet Geminis, is going to help the situation. The only thing you can do right now is control your reaction and how you act out in situations, okay? Maybe, you know, if this is rough enough on you right now, you may need to go see your family doctor. You know, talk to them about some options with medicine or aromatherapy or massage or all kinds of things that can help you whenever you're feeling like this. Just also, I'm getting focus on some self-care and self-love. Yeah, but you do not need to be possessive and controlling and impulsive in this situation. All it's going to do is like tear your love life apart. Because even if the person you're with right now, your love partner, Gemini, is agreeing just to appease you, you know, so that they don't make you upset, eventually they're gonna bust free. They're gonna bust free. They're not gonna stay beaten down. You shouldn't want to do that to someone you love. Yeah, you need to cool your jets and calm down, Gemini. Just, you know, take yourself a hot bubble bath and relax whenever you start feeling that way. I know I'm one to talk because I'm an Aquarius and I've exploded just recently a couple times. Shouldn't have, you know, but did. But the possessiveness and the controlling and the aggression, all of that is dark negative energy, and you do not want that in your life. You do not want that in your home, and you sure as hell don't want karma to bring that back up on your ass, okay? And all it's going to do is tear your relationship apart. Yeah, you're almost to the point of you're just really brash and abrasive and impulsive behaviors right now, Gemini, and you need to take a step back and look and self-reflect and understand that these types of behaviors are good for nothing more than getting you in trouble or hurt, okay? There's a reason we have critical thinking skills. There's a reason we've evolved to the point we have, and one of those is our critical thinking skills, okay? You don't rely on impulse anymore like we used to back in the caveman days. Yeah, but this impulsive behavior is going to get you in trouble. All of this aggression, insecurities, leading up to the possessiveness, the controlling impulsiveness, the jealousy, all of this, yeah, it's getting out of control. You need to reel it in, bud. I love you, Gemini. That's what I'm telling you. Reel that shit in. You're going to lose everything you've created in this love relationship just from that. Okay. I'm sorry to be such a negative Nancy with you, but I'm just going to be straight up with you. You need to reel that shit in. If you really care about this person, and you do, it shows the innocence and nostalgia, reel that shit back in. Alright, so, yeah. See, here's your partner, your love relationship's current energies and how they're feeling. And we received the Five of Wands in reverse and the Devil card, okay? Your person is scared of you right now and your aggressive behaviors and your imbalance in your emotional well-being. So, and there is no judgment here because I'm the last person to judge about that. I seriously am. But I'm letting you know that right now this person that you love with all your heart, that you've known for so long, that you trust and just are so happy with, they are scared of you right now. And they're doing everything that they can to avoid conflict with you, trying to help you release your tension. And they try to respect the differences that you have in opinion than theirs. But they are definitely very scared. Yeah. And for some reason addiction keeps coming up, and I don't know if that may have something to do with, you know, the imbalances in someone's, and I'm not talking to all of you, it may not resonate with all you Geminis, but this is for someone. Someone has an addiction out there that is contributing to these behaviors and all of this aggression, and it's really going to get out of control, and it's going to do nothing but hurt you or the people you love. Okay? Please, 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 reel it in. Yeah, your person is feeling really trapped in this relationship. They feel fearful. They're having some they feel powerless. And I don't see that your partner is from any kind of addiction necessarily. And this isn't for everyone. But maybe some type of substance, yeah. But has a control over them leaving at this point. That's what I'm hearing. But they are trying everything to avoid conflict, release your tension, respect your differences. But they're having a lot of internal conflict about all this because they really aren't sure where they stand in this relationship at this point. That's how scared they are. I'm feeling a lot of fear. Like, I don't know if there's been physical abuse in this relationship, and if you're a cross watcher and you're hearing this, do not stay. Do not stay. It does not get better. You should get help. And if you don't have anyone to help you with resources, you can contact me in the email I've listed in the description box, and I will get you some resources. Okay? Domestic violence is never okay. Abuse is never okay. Spousal abuse, never okay. Yeah, so your person is really, really having some internal conflict, and they're trying to align their heart with their head about this situation, because logically, you know, they're thinking, if I stay in this situation, it could become violent, or the kids are going to see this and grow up thinking this is okay behaviors. Someone's going to get hurt. You know, they just see how it's going to be destructive in y'all's lives. Yeah, so that they can figure out what best suits them. Because, like I say to all my soul squad, is that if it does not serve you, it isn't for you. Leave it. Leave whatever no longer serves you. And that's in relationships, finances, career. I mean, you can't leave your kids. You gotta serve them. No, you don't want to do that anyway. They're wonderful. The best gift I ever had. Let's see. Yeah, your partner's feeling powerless, and they're trying to align their heart and their head together because their heart still wants to be with you. They still love you. They are extremely hurt, though. I don't know if there's like emotional, verbal abuse going on between the two of you. Yeah, you may have just had like a recent really big fight with your partner, and they're feeling finally they're out of, like, you may be going through a separation, I'm hearing, and they are out of the situation, so they're feeling like thankful in a way, kind of like relief, although their heart is hurting. Don't get me wrong, Gemini, like, they are in pain right now because they don't have you, and they love you, and they miss what you did have. That's what I'm hearing for someone out there. Yeah. So Spirit's telling you to relax, and telling yeah, like your partner's really relaxing right now during the separation because they're relieved that they're no longer around all the anger and the hostility, because that's such negative vibes and energy that is being put into your home and onto those people that you love and you care about, and then right back to you. Yeah, law of attraction. What we send out is what we gonna get back. It's for real. You gonna learn today. But yeah, so that's where your partner is right now. They're really scared of you, and feeling some stress relief right now. So what is it, Gemini? So please rein it in. I feel bad for you too, because I can tell that you love one another. Just need to rein that in. And at this point, it may take going to see your family doctor or psychiatrist, and there is nothing wrong with that. That's healthy, despite the stigma on it. Okay. Anyway, so what binds you two together, you have the Two of Cups, but it's in reverse. And Two of Cups is usually about a union of true love in a relationship, and both sides are mutually loving one another. But when it's in reverse, it means there's a imbalance or a broken connection or tension in your relationship that is actually keeping you guys together. And maybe like we would explain it as in a toxic type relationship here in Texas. Let's see. And this has to do with one of you being very financially nonchalant, inept, like don't take care of your finances at all, very stubborn, very greedy with what finances they do have. Also, even though this person in the relationship, or both of you maybe, even though you are greedy to an extent when it comes to someone else needing help with finances, you are also indulgent at the same time, where you can spend $30 every lunch, for all week long, your work week, or you can spend bukus of money on, certain things that you like for your hobby, you know what I mean? But you can't help someone else out or your partner out, But also I see a lot of, because it's the King of Pentacles and it's in reverse, You also have the Two of Cups in reverse, and so this is what's holding you guys together. The Two of Cups in reverse, y'all have a real broken connection right now, and I'm seeing like you may need to go through some kind of counseling. That's for someone out there. Yeah, and this used to be a very, very, very strong relationship with that innocent type love. But yeah, all these small issues that you guys were going through, and what I'm getting is like, did you have separate bank accounts, or like you were not honest with one another about your finances, or you kept money for yourself even when you saw your partner was struggling. I don't know what it is, but it's something like that. But then you would also be like indulgent with yourself, and so your partner visually sees that, you know, one or the other, or both, you know. But this is holding you guys together in some way. Yeah. Y'all aren't communicating, and it's because one or both of you are feeling very resentful right now. So yeah. So one of you guys are going to have to like rein it in, or be the bigger person, or both, and mend some of this if you really want to try to fix this relationship. Also, Gemini, I'm hearing that this is for some of y'all, that you really need to reevaluate your relationship with your money, and ask yourself if the way that you are loving your money, and you are so secretive, or whatever it is, greedy with your money, is that healthy? Is it though? Is it healthy to really love your money that much? Think about it. So what Spirit is advising is that y'all really, you need to mend this up. Whatever this is, that if it was over your finances, one of you needs to be the bigger person, and you need to be like, okay, here it is. I'm going to be open. This is my bank account. This is what I've spent. This is where I went wrong. But you're really going to have to communicate. I mean, without communication, we get nowhere. You know? Nowhere. How are you going to resolve anything if you don't talk about it? But yeah, drop on your self-discipline and start saving your money once, you know, you do both get this out in the open, whatever it is. But also, make time for your friends and family, is what it's saying. And don't be so stubborn. Alright? So, what I'm getting is that what's keeping y'all stuck in the space that you're stuck in your relationship, in this conflicting, in separation, or just resentful or angry at one another, aggressive towards one another. All of this is keeping you stuck in this relationship, and if you don't communicate and at least make a decision about it, like, yeah, this is going to work, or no, this is not ever going to work, this is dangerous, you're going to be stuck. You're going to be stuck together. I don't know if this is just for one of you guys out there, but this is definitely a message for a married couple. Okay? I don't know if y'all are wanting to stay together because of your finances, but somebody needs to be the bigger person and mend the fences, or put an end to it. You know, take them fences down. I don't know. That's just what I'm getting. And no judgment here. Okay? Alright. Her divine creator gives them to me. I just read them. Much love, Gemini and their partner. Okay? Believe me, we've all been there. If we haven't, it's coming. the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so here in your strengths, yeah, and what qualities make this relationship flourish. Look. Is that a reason to mend the fence? Yeah, let's see. Okay, so I'll read the cards out to you and then I'm going to explain them to you. So you've got the Fool upright, you have the Ace of Swords in reverse, Five of Pentacles reversed, Nine of Pentacles reversed, the Hierophant reversed, Three of Swords reversed, Four of Cups upright, the Nine of Swords reversed, and then the Queen of Swords reversed. Yeah. So the feminine energy here that I'm picking up on is very resentful and bitter right now at you, Gemini. I don't know if this is for a certain man, Gemini, or masculine energy or whatever, but this female energy I'm getting, the Queen of Swords is such a bitch whenever she is reversed, okay? She will take and stab you with her tongue and her words like it's a freaking knife. Seriously. Alright, I know, because I am the Queen of Swords. So, and I get flipped upside down sometimes. I get cold-hearted sometimes if I'm not careful, if I'm not meditating, if I'm not doing my affirmations or, you know, gratitude. Gratitude can do so much. Yeah, but your emotions are running wild right now. Let's see. So, what makes you guys flourish is that you'll have this innocence to your relationship where it's just like true innocent love, almost like pure childhood friendship type love, but also romantic. And so much excitement, and I'm saying excitement for new beginnings together, you know. But then with the Ace of Swords reversed, I see where you guys were getting confused, and there seemed to be some clouded judgment that went down. You may have even had like a really great idea or breakthrough in your relationship, but you're not willing to show everyone else that that breakthrough or new idea. Maybe due to ego, or, you know, just insecurities about how you're exactly gonna make this new idea a reality. You know, and so you're feeling a little insecure to step out and say, hey, you know. But I see here that both of you, some of the strengths that you have is that you do seek the truth from within. And then most of the time, when you're not like separated or not communicating, you're able to talk about it. And that helps you to understand each other better and get rid of that clouded judgment, that confusion, during times of chaos. Yeah, you're good at improvisation, improving, you know. Yeah. And you might have some beginner's luck, but this could have been a very, like, beautiful, innocent beginning to your relationship before there was confusion and clouded judgment. But y'all were both able to seek the truth from within, and this made you stronger, because then you were able to go to one another and speak the truth. Speak your truth, right? It's that throat chakra. Let me clear my throat. Okay, so yeah, you were able to speak the truth. And then you guys have gone through some kind of like insecurities, poverty, or financial strife prior to this greediness with your money. And I don't know if that has something something related to that. You know, are you scared, Gemini or partner, that you're not going to have any money if you allow your loved one to know what's in your bank account? I don't get it. But it's causing so much strife and isolation from one another, and worry, aggression. Yeah, times are hard financially. Y'all have, so what I'm getting is that y'all have made it through financial losses, such as losing a job, having to start over, maybe going bankrupt. Yeah, somehow y'all have made it past having a sense of, no sense of financial security whatsoever during y'all's relationship, is what I'm getting. Yeah, and this was really humbling for you guys. It drew you guys together because you felt isolated from all your normal friends. You didn't want them to see you that way because of your ego. You did not ask for help. Let's see. Yeah, Spirit is advising for you to swallow your pride and to seek help whenever you need it, to avoid this Five of Pentacles energy, this being thrown out in the cold, this like struggle, financial struggle and loss. I'm so sorry this is taking so long. This is like an hour reading, guys. But you know, I gotta say what Spirit wants me to say. God wants me to tell you this. Okay. Also some things that have really I'm sorry, give me just a minute. I'm channeling. If I get quiet like that, that's what I'm doing. I'm really trying to see what Spirit is wanting me to tell you here. And you would think this is very detailed, but sometimes it's harder whenever you have more that come out. But yeah, this insecurity and this poverty in y'all's life was due to some kind of dishonesty, or someone being cheap or deceitful. It's also saying that y'all had to learn how to do some self-care and look out for yourselves. Maybe no family, no moms, no dads around that really drew you guys together. And y'all had to like reprioritize to keep all these financial strifes away from y'all at bay, you know, and to regain your feet, basically. Regain your balance when it comes to your finances. And also your mental and emotional well-being. So, Gemini, this isn't the first time that you've had some really difficult times, you know, trying to control your emotions. Yeah. You really need to do some self-care, Gemini. I told you that from the beginning before the card even said it. Self-care and self-love, because that's going to help with your anxiety and your aggression and your stress. So you two together, Gemini, you and your partner, of course, who would expect anything different, but you defy social norms. You know, you kind of like, what am I trying to say? you're very unconventional. And I love to say that about myself, that I'm a very unconventional person. I do not just abide by the rules and fall in suit, you know. I think for myself. Sometimes I can be rebellious. And that's what it's saying, that yeah, you two together, it really strengthened y'all, questioning some traditions that maybe you grew up with or were a part of your life prior to your relationship. I'm hearing family, maybe religious beliefs, values, and that's the Hierophant in reverse. That's this card, and he is usually like, if any of them were a preacher, you know, the High Priestess, this is her counterpart. The Hierophant. Wait. No. I'm telling you wrong. I think. Don't quote me on that. Alright, but anyway, the Hierophant is usually represents religious organizations, you know, or real strict organizations, kind of like You Follow Our Way, or It's No Way, or It's the Highway. So I see that y'all have had to overcome some things like that during this relationship. Sounds really like a very in-depth personal reading. So somebody's going to get something good out of this. Yeah. So with the Hierophant, you'll have to do that. And there was some dishonesty and like recklessness and deceit in your relationship. And you weren't really looking out for yourself, so maybe you were even, you know, just weren't taking yourself into consideration. But yeah, you overextended yourself, and it caused a lot of mental and emotional upset and imbalance in your life. Kind of like what the same energy that you're going through right now, Gemini. And it made you cold-hearted, cruel, bitter, resentful in the Queen of Swords reversed energy. You even isolated yourself for a time. And this was due to your emotions were going absolutely crazy. You were making some rash judgments. Yeah. But you did need to follow your heart. And I believe that's what you did by your partner. But there were some secrets and some concerns that you never voiced with your partner when getting into this, which is going back to that insecurity, that jealousy, the possessiveness, the conflict that you guys are having over that, the aggression. So yeah, in the Nine of Swords, you never released this. Yeah, it was a past trauma that has really affected one of you, and I'm getting Gemini in this for some of y'all. And you just felt kind of broken, like you didn't even have the energy to put into the fight any longer. It broke you down. It's really suggesting you take care of your mental health, Gemini. I'm getting this strongly for one of you guys. Like, I'm thinking you may need to go see your counselor, a psychiatrist, just even your family doctor, if that's all that is available. But always remember that you're never alone, okay? If you need to reach out to me, I'm more than happy to help you, assist you with any resources or anything you may need, okay? or just an ear to listen. Yeah, but Gemini, you going through it, friend. Yeah, you became very disillusioned, and it made you miss opportunities, and then you regretted that. But eventually, you and your partner, y'all recovered from that because there was a lot of forgiveness and letting go of the pain at the time. But I'm still seeing that you are very resentful. One of you or your partner, energies can switch, but I'm thinking Gemini, because you are acting out in aggression and possessiveness and conflict, that you may still be a little resentful and bitter about whatever it is, the secrets and all of that. Yeah, the missed opportunities. Yeah. And you're the beginning of all this with your mental health or, you know, illness right now is that you were having a hard time focusing on what in your life is good now. All the love that you have now. Okay? And instead you were your mind was going back to the past. Going back to the past. I've been in the Nine of Swords energy. It is not fun. And that is where you're at right now. Nine of Swords, and it's reversed. So that's even worse. That can be leading to depression. So please, please, please go talk to someone and reach out to somebody. A trusted advisor, someone. Me? Let's see. Okay. So yeah, all of this entire situation with our new beginning that was so innocent, and I see y'all being so happy, and then there was like some clouded judgment, some chaos, confusion. I'm seeing that someone is scared of rejection here. There was insecurities, financial strife that y'all went through together. Y'all both had to deal with some type of real strict what am I trying to say? Organization, religious organization, association, something very strict and hard on you guys. Yeah, so y'all weren't ready to embrace the conventional. Y'all went ahead against that. But then there was still like some dishonesty and recklessness, deceit. You overextended yourself, Gemini, and became very cold-hearted, cruel, bitter, resentful of the entire relationship. And a lot of that resentment came from the missed opportunities because you were more focused on things that had happened in the past than what you had in the present. Also, the secrets and inner turmoil that you are feeling in the Nine of Swords, and that almost depressive state of mind. But many other people are going through the same thing, believe it or not. Not exactly, but they also have inner turmoil, and it's hard for them to release worries. Okay, so some of the weaknesses that you guys have in your relationship currently is you received the Empress reversed, so there may be some kind of fertility issues is the first thing coming out to me, or someone that doesn't know how to rely on themselves, you know, instead of being like a motherly type energy. Oh, excuse me, I'm burping, so I know I'm channeling. More of a motherly, like nurturing type energy. They are the ones that are needing to be mothered and nurtured, is what I'm also getting. There could be financial strife, which we've covered in this, and yeah, Y'all lost some strength in your relationship because of this. Financial strife. One or both of you did not know how to rely on yourself to be happy, I'm hearing. You know, we're all responsible for our own happiness. I mean, you can't put that on your partner because that's a really big load. You know, that's like really heavy. That's way too much to try to put on someone else because they have no control over your emotions. All right. So, yeah, you're not relying on yourself to be happy. There may have been some fertility issues for some of you guys that really weaken the relationship, being that one of you or both of you wanted the child, but one of you or both could not accept that situation, which I'm saying, I don't know. Yeah, so it would really help in your relationship if you could both work on your problems together and build that self-confidence together. And I'm hearing like group activities, like couples things you can do together, hobbies, you know, things that you may find that you can really enjoy each other's time, and you can relax and put all of the financial strife, all of the, you know, resentment or whatever, bitterness, and just open your heart and enjoy each other's time. You know, I'm really seeing that that could help with this relationship. Yeah, it's going to build confidence in y'all's relationship and self-confidence within who you are, yourself. Now, with the Empress in reverse, one of you could be smothering the other a little too much. With too much affection, like too much of that motherly love and affection, where it's getting to the point where your partner may feel like they need a breath of air. You know, like, whew, gotta breathe, hun. Get off my neck. And also, like I said, you could, one or both of you could be the type of person or in this relationship and you're relying on the other one too heavily. Like, this is like a pattern. This isn't like just a situation that maybe happened, but this is like a pattern that you've had. And so, yeah, you having to be reliant on someone else is never a good idea. I know, you can have a husband who's a millionaire and the next day they're gone. This is life. It's cyclic. No one lives forever. Okay? We all have to be reliant upon ourselves. That's our own responsibility to ourselves, right? So, yeah, there was some resistance to change between the two of you, maybe some unfinished business I'm getting. Yeah, the reverse Six of Swords is encouraging you guys to keep moving because whenever we work outside of our comfort zone, we really gain some clarity about what we are capable of. You know, this right here, this YouTube channel, I never in a million years thought that I would be the type, because I hate pictures. I hate looking at myself in pictures. I hate videos of myself. I do not like my voice on recording. You know, there was all these different things and reasons why I could never do a YouTube channel. I even disliked my speech class for the fact that we had to record videos and post them on YouTube. So whenever I was told to start this channel, or, you know, really heavily encouraged by my spirit team and God, my divine creator, to go on this path, the spiritual journey, I was scared shitless. Yeah, I had to step out of my comfort zone like big time. And then reviewing these videos and looking at all the pictures and really getting a chance to see what you know, perception is reality, right? You get to see what your reality is to other people. But anyway, you need to continue to work outside of your comfort zone to help move, you know, out of the resistance to change. I used to say all the time, like, oh, I hate change. I cannot stand change. But change is good, because that's just a part of this world and us. Okay? So, yeah. And whatever unfinished business you got, wrap that shit up. Yeah. Wrap that shit up. Because it's causing some weaknesses, some cracks and craters in your relationship. Alright. So, you guys, the true love card that you got is the 8 of Swords, and it's in reverse. So instead of being trapped within your own mind, or it's like your mind has you thinking that you are imprisoned. Does that make sense? Let me see if I can reword that. But anyway, you're an inner critic. Yeah. You're being really, really hard on yourself, Gemini. I'm hearing Gemini really loud. And that could be why you are so unhappy and having like ups and downs with your emotions and mental health. Yeah. Like, this card is saying that, you know, like, we're all our own worst critic, every one of us, okay? But you're being exceptionally hard on yourself, either you or your partner, and that has got to be addressed in this relationship for it to even flourish at all. Yeah, you need to be open to new perspectives and to let go of those old patterns and behaviors of possessiveness and conflict and aggression, so that you can kick it into high gear and make that change that you need to for this relationship. Okay, guys? Really hate to hear everything you guys have been going through, Gemini, and I really, really suggest that you do this. Okay? Peace, love, light. See you next time.